G.I. Jane. So maybe I couldn't pull it off like her. All right, well, she's gorgeous, but this is gorgeous. And I kind of said earlier that we might not have time to present this, but we found time because you were loving it just when we previewed for it. And I think maybe because Joan's been wearing it all night, I've been wearing it.
And it was on the LRS show, and then it was on PM. Again, we know Lisa loves it, so it's been on every show.
When Lisa puts it on, forget about it. It's a no-brainer, right? This is such a gorgeous piece. It's taken J fans by storm. It is the sterling silver and 14-karat gold Croco chain link necklace. It is an investment piece for sure. Yes, you're looking at that feature price of just under $700, but it is so spectacular. It is something that if you're gonna spend your money on a piece, you want it to say something.
Oh, completely.
You want it to stand out. This will bring the compliments all day long.
I have to get one link out.
Finally, we have it, the only day this month, on 6 easy monthly payments. So we break that down for you for $116.66. It's sold out in its debut, which was the red carpet event in February, right?
And to be honest with you, when we first created this piece, it's, as you say, it's an investment piece.
Right.
It's from this Croco collection. So we're like, okay, will she like it, won't she like it? So we're like, you know what, we'll make a couple of dozen, we'll see what she enjoys and go from there. All of a sudden, QVC's like, we need 500 of them. And the time that it takes to create these pieces is amazing, because please know every single one of those links is completely carved and texturized with that Croco motif. And then from there, you have all of the details on the toggle there. Those of you who are nervous about a toggle, please know we extended the toggle, and it's in the design of the tail of the Croco. You have white topaz that's laid throughout it. And then from there, then the actual pendant, it's a hinged bail on the Croco there. So the Croco actually does come off. But
it's removable.
The details just on that textured Croco is phenomenal, and it's a very large presence, if you will. And then you've got the gorgeous green faceted agate eyes. You've got the 14-karat solid gold on the head there. So you can wear it just as a very beautiful link station Croco neck. And in between, you'll notice it's the Sukhothai motif in between each, and then that hand-carved, textured Croco piece.
It's something that honestly looks like you walked into a high-end store in Paris, in London, in New York City, Rodeo Drive, and it's one of those pieces you would see in one of those stores, and you'd be so curious about, but you wouldn't dare.
You would get nervous.
You wouldn't dare ask to see it because you're like, God, you know you can't afford it because it would be thousands of dollars. It's that piece.
Well, I mean, look how gorgeous it looks on you there. I mean, but think about that. All of the workmanship that goes into all of those details, every single one of these links has to be carved. So the texture, so I know we're all familiar with a link necklace. To create this is outstanding. So all it takes is one mistake, you start completely over with the carving. And then to make sure that it could style with everything you love, you have our signature Sukhothai twisted cable, so you're gonna be able to wear it with everything you already love. On that toggle clasp, those are all natural white topaz. And then we've added a little bit of oxidation underneath, so it wouldn't be too much of a contrast and basically scream, look at me. So right now, Stacey's wearing it almost as a Y neck. So therefore, our friend, the Croco, our nice little Croco, you'll see here, he just drops down. But if you will, the details. Look at, you have white topaz down the center, beautiful green faceted agate, solid 14-karat gold, but I have to be honest with you, wait till you see the undergallery. You want to talk about time and detail?
Oh my gosh. Honestly, you didn't have to do that. You could have stopped there because this lays on the neck, right? It could have saved you a lot of time.
I mean, so.
But you won't cheat. That's what I love. You don't cheat the customer.
Well, first off, I would be embarrassed.
There you go. Well, you take pride in your work.
Well,
it means something to you.
I have one name, I have one life, and this is my chance to meet all of you and give you a gift of beauty, and hopefully you come back and see me and allow me to be your treasure seeker and travel to Asia for you and find these beautiful inspirations and bring these creations under a J. John Hardy name here to you. And what I love too, the looks you can get from this. Please know, as we said, you can wear it by itself. You can take your Croco head off. I have a lot of my ladies say, Scott, I love it on the chain, but please know I've been rocking it on my leather cord. I've just brought him a little more edgier. I have some of my ladies who are actually putting this as a more substantial charm on one of their bangles or their bracelets. Do know we have in 3 different sizes a textured Croco link bracelet. So this is a 20-inch. So they're turning around and adding the toggle and creating a much longer, dramatic Croco. But you all have pleasantly surprised us by how much you love, love, love this design. And I respect you very much because I know what an investment this piece is. So thank you very much for trusting us, for trusting and getting to know who I am as your curator for J. John Hardy, but for falling in love, because when we first brought the Croco, everyone at QVC, even some of our buying team, even some of my corporate, they were like,
hesitated, didn't they?
but Scott, can't we get a nicer animal? Something that's a little sweeter. And
Teddy
when I
bear.
said, well, think about it. Sign of maternal protection. I mean, the keeper of all knowledge. Pharaohs used to bury themselves with mummified crocodiles because it would bring the knowledge of their past when they were reborn. It is known to keep balance and harmony. But what I also love is when it comes to jewelry, you want it to talk for you. This is a piece who, when you leave a party, you will be known as, who is that woman with that necklace on? In a good way.
With the crocodile,
It will be,
right?
did you see her? That was gorgeous, and it's unexpected because this isn't something that everyone would be comfortable. And this is what I love when I was talking to Lisa about it. 'Cause I go, Lisa, why do you love it so much? And she turned around, she goes, it's a woman who knows who she is.
Oh, perfectly said. It's absolutely right.
This
You
Croco
know
is
who you are.
This Croco is for a woman who is not afraid to make a statement, who enjoys quality and will invest in themselves. She goes, the man can have the car. She goes, give me my jewelry.
I love the way Lisa thinks, for sure. But you're right. This is somebody who's not afraid to step outside of the box. Somebody who, and maybe you're in the same boat. You know, you've done your part in life. You are doing your part in life. You've raised your kids, you're raising your kids, you worked your job, you put in an honest day's pay. You sit there and you're always there for your sister, your brother, your niece, your nephew, your aunt, your mother, your father, your church, your neighbors. You're the one that's counted on. You do what's right. And this is a way to, I don't want to say spoil yourself, but really just owe it to yourself to finally, and yes, I totally get it. It's a lot of money. Hopefully the easy pay helps break that down. But this is about you. It's about you deserving this and treating yourself to something that you love and wearing it with pride. And yes, you will be then the woman that's talked about long after the party for days, weeks to come.
And again, in a good way. Look at her.
In a great
I never
way.
expected that from her. Did you see her? Did you see what she was wearing? What was that? Where did you? Because it's funny. I love it. I get all the reviews. I get all our comments on Facebook. Please join us on our Facebook page saying, Scott, I actually wore this to church, and you should have seen everyone coming up afterwards. Ladies at coffee who I haven't seen in years, all of a sudden were able to wiggle on over and come say hi to me. They want to know what was different in my life. What's going on? So again, and I appreciate, as Stacey said, as an investment piece, it's the quality you deserve. So if you love the design, I promise you, you're going to love it even more when you get it home, and you are going to wear it and love it, and it's going to be your friend, and it's going to be your speaking point. And I mean, the details. I am blown away by how our artisan and craftsmen were able to create and bring this to life. Look at the carving. It's a work of art, and there's something so feminine and exotic. I mean, there's something, I go back to Steel Magnolias. There's a story there.
Isn't that a fantastic movie?
But there's something there.
And you're right. The way you've designed her makes her friendly, makes her elegant.
Approachable.
Approachable is the perfect word for her. $60 you are saving with the feature price this morning in our best